All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Realizing You, New Orleans edition with the lovely E Love, also known as the owner of LoveLaced shop. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I just want to touch you here. So, today, guys, we are continuing the New Orleans edition, and everything is coming full circle with our lovely lady here, E Love. She is a plus size model, and she is also widely known in the plus size community. She's recently extended her brand by way of a corset line and a shapewear line called LoveLaced. Can you talk to us a little bit about E Love brand and how you transitioned into the business of LoveLaced?
Sure. So I started LoveLaced when I had a lot of women asking me what shapewear I wear. I know with plus size women, it's very hard for us to find things that's our size and things that is, specially made for us.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw the need, and so I went ahead and just started my brand with LoveLaced. And what I do, I have undergarments, I have corsets, I have waist trainers.
Mm-hmm.
Waist trainers seem to be the most popular right now.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm heavy with the waist trainers, but my ultimate love is undergarments. Ever since like my grandmother, slips,
Mm-hmm.
girdles, and stuff like that. I know that a lot of people feel like, okay, girdles is constricting, but if you wear your size, then it will be comfortable for you. It's just gonna hug you and smooth you out.
All right. So Erica, E Love here, she's actually told us a little bit about the brand. But before we go a little bit further, please everybody continue to turn on your notification bell. Subscribe to the Pineapple Grenade by Robbie YouTube channel. Along with that, we're gonna drop some handles in this video for E Love along with LoveLaced brand. And we just want to talk a little bit more about your background. So Erica and I met at a runway show in Shreveport, Louisiana. And she is actually based out of the Baton Rouge area. Today, we are in the heart of New Orleans in the French Quarters, and we just got done talking with Alexis from Aloha Glamour. So, excuse me, just talking a little bit about Erica. She is so vibrant, and when I first met her, we laughed the entire time. And if you know anything about Shreveport, it's not as well acclaimed as cities like New Orleans, so there's not a lot of traffic, and we had to create things to do.
Yeah.
We were talking in a very, very small, hometown like hotel, and what I learned about her is that she has like a niche for connecting to people, and what I see on social media from her is that E Love brand is well loved because of her jovial spirit. She is, you love her. I think people are also attracted to those curves. So, E Love is snatched all through this waist, baby, and the hips are
It's
so
the
voluptuous.
garments.
Yes.
I am looking at me now.
Yes. But, as a plus size woman, do you feel like you have an obligation to influence other women?
I definitely feel that. I feel like we've been put on the back burner for so long,
Mm-hmm.
as the jokes, the women that are less seen or less heard,
Mm-hmm.
and that we are lazy. We don't know how to dress, and it's not that we don't have the we don't know how to dress. It's the thing that they don't supply outfits that are our size.
Mm-hmm.
We have got better with that in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so happy for that.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a long way to go.
One thing that I've noticed in the plus size community, being plus size pretty much my whole life, is that you do lack now the grandma effect that you were talking about. I grew up wearing slips, girdles, and I also grew up with the concept of having children. We ain't gonna let this hang. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 weeks in, you still wearing that undergarment, and you inspire me because every day, like seriously, I put on a pair of jeans and I probably got on a piece of shapewear with it so I can look smooth and in one shape. For you, when it comes to these the corsets or I guess garments that you wear on a regular basis, how are you thinking so other people can know how important shapewear is as a standard?
I want to first say that shapewear is not something you have to wear
Right.
to feel confident about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to present yourself in a nice way, in a silhouette,
Mm-hmm.
that's some things that you need. Just like people enhance themselves with makeup,
Mhm.
with hair,
Mhm.
everything else. Because a lot of times people say, well, you shouldn't have to wear, you're a big girl, you're confident, you
Mhm.
don't have to wear a shapewear.
No,
Well,
it's not a requirement.
it's not a requirement.
Yeah.
But a lot of, for us to look good in our outfits, I think that undergarment is important.
Yes.
Just as far as like when you're trying to lose weight with waist training, everybody wants that hour shaped glass figure.
Mhm.
So you have to do things that, for to get those
Accentuate your
things.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's important that you get those type of products to help you go on your way. Now, sometimes you may use it. You've been in a season where you feel like you shouldn't wear it. I had an example, like I was in the store the other day, and a lady, she had it was like a maxi dress,
Mhm.
and she had kind of a big tummy,
Mhm.
and so she was like, "You think I should wear?" I said, "It would be nice on you." I said, "But also you can wear an undergarment. It will kind of even you out
Mhm.
to where your everything won't spread. It will spread evenly."
Yes.
So, and she was like, "Okay." And I said, "You can also put a belt on it to kind of it just depends on your body shape."
Yes.
And so that's what we also need to learn, is that our body shapes are all different.
Mhm.
And once you find a way to situate your best features, then you got it.
Yeah, I think that's what I tend to target is like that area that you love and try to pick clothes that help you feel confident first of all, but then also they flatter your taste,
Right.
they flatter your physicality, all of that. So kudos to you. So let's take a few steps back in the plus size modeling. There is a lot of attention that you get. Can you a lot of attention. And I know that being a plus size woman, there are a lot of men out there who think of us as taboo creatures. We're beautiful creatures, and to be honest with you, other countries hold you at, I guess, a more rich status, and you got a little meat on
Africa.
your
I
bones.
love Africa and Jamaica. I need to go to Africa. Give me a king.
Yes.
But as far as that, it's like a lot of men are coming out of their shells. A lot of men that loved size women. I'm not gonna say BBW,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't mind using the term. A lot of people use it as saying it's a fetish, but we are big, beautiful women.
Yes.
So I don't, see anything wrong with that. But a lot of men are coming out and realizing it's okay to love and cherish a plus size woman.
Honey,
It's
they
more
mamas
pushing
is
for the
plus.
pushing. Like, hey, and a lot of times, they have some men, and they in my inbox too. I had one lately said, "Well, if you lose 100 pounds, I would love to marry you." Baby, you got to love me for who I am right now.
Exactly.
Now, me losing 100 pounds to make me healthier, okay, fine. That's
Mhm.
when you say, let's go to the gym. But for to tell me to lose weight so you can, Nah, I'm
Pursue
good.
me? No, you didn't want
I'm
me.
so good because I
You don't
got
want
a
me?
few more that is happy with the size I am now.
Yes.
And you know what? If we want to get healthier, then we'll do it together.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's for those men like that. But you're going to meet all kinds that,
Mhm.
you know, do see you as a fetish. And you
Yes.
have to be careful with that when they want to, you know, send pictures, send me pictures. I love you know, and you know what I'm saying? It's really a fetish for, you know, for that. But with my plus size women, I do want to stress that they got to be careful with that because
Mhm.
also with that attention comes those type of people that's not really trying to see who you are inside. They just, you know, love to see, you know, sexually. So you have to be careful.
So we talk a lot about your influence to women as they grow in a space that you can relate to. Can you talk about some of the conversations that you have with people that come to your inbox and talk about how you inspire them and you promote confidence in their life?
A good example was the other day. I posted a picture with me with a two-piece on.
Mm-hmm.
The two-piece, I had my arms covered. I had a high waist, you know, because I know the parts that I need to situate.
Mm-hmm.
So she came in my inbox and she said I would influence her because she's like, I would never wear a two-piece. And I said, I want you to go get one. I want you to go get one and I want you to wear it. You can put a cover up on it or
Mm-hmm.
however you want to, but I need you to do that for you
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, you living with yourself and
Yes.
you gotta look at yourself in the mirror every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what I've told women the first time that I meet them that feel that way. Take everything off and just look in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you love about yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot to love.
Mm-hmm.
I used to complain so much about my arms.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. And I saw this video where this lady, she can have arms.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm sitting here complaining about how big my arms are, but this woman, she has to use her feet to do whatever she want to do to her. I said, let me stop and appreciate who I am right now and who I, you know, because I'm still a woman. I still are able to do things
Mhm.
regardless of the size of my arm.
Thank you for appreciating yourself. And we have the activity of our limbs, like
Yes, for real. Like a lot of people don't have certain things, and like with TikTok, it's starting to show that a lot of people have a lot of different disabilities,
Mhm.
and they are still living their best life. So as a plus size woman or a big man, why are we not living our best lives? It's a, you know, it's a lot of things that we can do. Some things we can't do, but until then, until we decide to do whatever in our life, make the best of your life.
So you're still actively doing some modeling. Can you talk to us about some of the developments in modeling for you, along with any partnerships or collaborations, and how you're actually tying in maybe a collaboration with your own brand to eLove?
Okay, so a lot of collaborations I do is with brand as a brand ambassador for Curvy Sense, and then I do some modeling for a young lady in a boutique in Detroit, Kalia Collections. And so as a brand ambassador, I make sure that I post their clothes on time. I, you know, model and just, you know, be a present brand for them in a positive way. Now, as far as with fashion shows, due to the pandemic, it took a lot out of the whole industry. So it's like we're trying to build back up and start, you know, having events and stuff like that. So people have started back calling me to come out. But I was like, oh goodness, it's been so long since I walked that I gotta get back into that phase. So
We haven't been in heels in a while.
right. So it's like, okay,
A little relaxed
it's
on
like a
the-
little
at the
baby,
ankles.
yeah. You're like, and then that little pandemic weight is just like, okay, we're gonna have to see. So hopefully by the end of this year, we will be back as we were and able to do shows and be able to network and. Because I love networking. I love meeting new people. I think it's inspiring. And for, like, to meet people in New York and meet people in Texas and, you know, everywhere. And we all have that same mindset.
Yes.
It's just awesome to
Yes.
me. And I love it. I love people. So it's just like, I'm an introvert, which is crazy.
Both
But
of us.
I love saying to myself, till the pandemic hit. And then I was like, all really don't like being alone. So, but I just, I look forward to it because we have so much stuff that we can do now, and we have so much social media platforms that we can voice. And I'm so happy to see younger girls,
Yes.
13, 14 years old,
Mm-hmm.
feeling themselves. They
Yes.
I was like, yeah, baby
Yes.
girl, you plush. And the thing is that you don't know what a person issue is. They may be gaining weight because they may have thyroid problems, or they may have, some, they got to take insulin or something like that. You don't know what their issue is, so you can't just sit there and say, oh, she's fat because she just eating all those burgers. Because I know a lot of skinny girls, they eat a bunch of burgers, and guess what?
And we talked about it just last night, battling the weight. You know what I'm saying? You have to be intentional, but we all live in the same world. We all live in the same country. We all getting exposed to the same processed food, and it's just about you being intentional about making a change. You know what I'm saying? But you can't discount what somebody's going through because you've not experienced it, and that's the huge issue. All this bullying and stuff, and instead of just harnessing each other,
right?
We need to
each
support.
other.
Yes, we need to support each other.
Because we all are different. Everybody has different views, different ways, look different. If God made us all the same, it would be boring.
Right.
We'd be walking around like robots. So I just, I want everyone to know, especially the plus size women, it's just to live your life. You are a mother. You for sure you do work, but also remember to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. So, and I want to also say, taking care of yourself is not going to get your nails and your hair done.
Yes.
I mean, mentally.
Yes.
Take time, spiritually, and just meditate and write your dreams and your aspirations and your visions down, and make sure you make them real.
Yes. That's a true point for somebody today. Erica, I want to ask you something about a new business owner. Okay, so as a new business owner, can you talk stats with us?
Okay.
Talk to us about where you started and what's been happening exponentially in your business.
So I started last year in January. I got my LLC in January. This is a funny story because I had got my LLC in January. February, I did a big inventory. March hit, pandemic. I said, Lord, have mercy. What I'm going to do with all this stuff, all this product, and nobody's going, because everybody, like, should we buy toilet paper? They want to buy toilet paper.
Girl, they can't say I'm Shein.
You know what? No. So this is what I'm about to say. So March came, it was like March and April was dead.
Yeah.
And then people was staying at home. So now they ordering. And so it started picking up, and I'm like, oh, okay. Because, everybody, they just at home. So as the time went, I started picking up and getting, and then I ran out. So I was like, oh my God. So I restocked. I ordered restock, and then, because a lot of my stuff comes from overseas. So then it was a problem getting it.
Yes.
So it was like a lot of people was like, where is my stuff? I'm like, I'm so sorry, but it's like on hold because nobody knew if, with the pandemic, should you touch stuff? And then a lot of the stuff, I don't do drop shipping. So everything that I get, I look at, make sure that it's right, everything is good with it. And then I also sanitize my stuff before I mail it out. So, I had to go through that part, but at the end, it's still, I did really well last year. This year, I'm a rebrand.
Okay.
I'm coming out with a new website, some other items I'm not going to say right now, but it's going to be some other items that I'm going to...
You guys just be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout, okay? Because us girls going to be sexy,
Yes!
okay? We going to be sexy and we going to be out there. It's going to be, we outside, okay? So, I'm very excited about that. But I have I'm just happy being a business owner because, it has its ups and its downs. And now, as a business owner, I see what a business owner feels like compared to a customer. So I got both ends. I'm able to see what a customer feels like, what a model feels like, what a business owner, have to go through. Because you have some customers, where You can give them all the information that they need, and they still got 500 questions,
yes.
and then they say, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy it," and you like, yes. You know. And so you got to, you know, toy with that in your head. Like, did I do something wrong? But that person really just didn't want to get it.
Yes.
And they have a lot of people that does that.
You just
know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
it.
And then they got some people that buy, and you ain't never meet them. You ain't gonna never hear from them. You know what I'm saying? So, you just
learn how not to take things personal.
Right. You got to just dust it off and keep on going, because they have other customers that are waiting and ready to order from you. And a lot of times they just believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could go anywhere that they want, but once they believe in you, and I try to be as transparent and honest as possible, then that's when they're gonna come. They're not gonna, you know, go to this big brand, because they know you and they know that you're authentic. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about small businesses is that you can be more present for your customers. Other than you go and order something from Spanx, you're gonna probably speak to someone in the Philippines or something.
So, with regard to your motivations, are there any sponsors or mentors that you have that you can talk to us about?
I do have some sponsors. And I do have some mentors. I have a mentor in Atlanta. I done drew a blank. But I do have a lot of sponsors and mentors that help me, especially when I'm going to fashion shows and I need traveling and stuff like that, that they will, you know, provide and help with those type of things.
Do you also want to mentor?
I would love to mentor. Actually, I will be getting certified as a life coach.
Yeah.
Yes, so I would love to do that. I also would like to mentor women who's interested in modeling. Not right now, but eventually that's what I would like.
She's not taking emails yet, guys.
Not right now, but I can refer you to someone. But eventually I want to do all those things, but definitely a life coach, because you know, you always need someone to talk to, and it can't always be your sister, your brother. You can't just keep stuff or think that a prayer is gonna. You need to actually speak with someone that can relate to you, that you know that's gonna be honest with you, but also loving. And so I can't wait. I'm excited about that.
Can you tell me, over the past 5 years, is there some significant experience that has refined you into the woman that you're becoming?
I want to say every experience that I have, good and bad. You know, I met some really good people that have, you know, just gave me a lot of life, spoke a lot of words into my life that manifested, because I never ever thought I would be here. And then it's so funny, because when I first started, I did it as a hobby, because my son, he was graduating from high school, and I only have one child. So it was like, okay, what you gonna do with your life now? You don't know how to do hair, you don't know how to do, you know. So it's like, Lord, please send me. And it came by as someone asked me to be in a fashion show.
Yes.
And when I did it, and I see all the love they gave, and then I saw the designers, and then I found out I could get paid doing it. I was like, wait, hold up.
Yes.
Help me, Lord. I'm like, you know. And so I at first I wanted to be in the big industries with the Ashley Stewarts, and I realized it's not there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I have more love from the small boutiques, from the, you know what I'm saying?
The enrichment is
yeah. And so I just love it, and it has just changed my life, really. I've gained more confidence when I had low self-esteem, because I, you know, and every day I still work on it. There's some things that I know I need to work on.
And thank you for being honest about that, because there are so many things that can limit you in your mind from day to day, that you have to pull yourself out of those pits and feelings. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can feel so far out of the dumps, and then the next day you wake up with a whole different, you know, vibe.
Yes.
Like, come on now.
Yes, and like, even like with the pandemic, I gained some weight, and I was like, okay, now that we can start back shooting, I need to work out to get this weight off. And then I thought about it. How am I saying you can be happy with, and I still am trying to, do what I need to do to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But where I'm at now, I still need to show that, hey, regardless, I'm still loving myself. I'm still can be cute.
Yeah.
I can still, go out to the world and present myself. So, I go on and on. So I would.
Yes, and guys, if you're not following the eLove brand and also the LoveLaced shop brand, you need to be doing that because Erica is a true example of living in color, and that's what Kind of a Grenade by Robin represents. We also represent you just shining your light and being authentic and shedding away those bad things so you can get into the positive you. Can you just tell us a tidbit of maybe what your mantra is day to day to pick up and keep going?
Okay, so I am on a spiritual journey right now. So my first thing I do is meditate. I clear my mind. I stop and I praise God for what He's done, and I just clear my mind from everything. And I put positive energy into my atmosphere. So wherever happens past that time, look, I already said this is what's going to be for me. So every day, that's what I do, because it's like every day you got to renew yourself. Like you said, every day is a new day. And so what I don't do today, I'm going to try to do my best to make it for tomorrow. And so just like even with my business, sometimes I get low, and I guess, and you know what I do? Okay, let me get back to I need to get back to business, you know what I'm saying? Of doing whatever I need to do to promote myself. And so, doing that, pretty much.
Do you have anything exclusive coming up as far as events, pop-up shops? I know that you said you're about to do some revamping. What's the timeline for when we can see that change happen?
The timeline will probably be in July.
Okay.
I will be having some new brand ambassadors with my line. Shout out to my brand ambassadors. I love y'all. They are the best. When I'm not promoting, they are promoting, and that's what I need.
Yes.
Right there, because sometimes I get off, and I still have them. So shout out to them. That's Kia, Tiffany, Monica, and Lynn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that. And then we're gonna be doing some shooting in Atlanta.
Okay.
In June with Miss Calandra.
Yeah.
So excited about that.
She is of the Boss Thick Chicks.
Boss Thick Chicks, yes, and I am also a Boss Thick Chick member.
Yes. Boss Thick Chicks. So before you go any further, Boss Thick Chicks, how long has that been around?
Oh, I want to say about 3 years.
Yes, it has.
Yes, I want to say about 3 years.
Because when I asked Calandra about coming out, you guys were going to come out, and I don't know if you were going to be able to come from Baton Rouge, but these ladies, you guys need to follow the Boss Thick Chicks. They're doing some amazing things in the plus size community, and you can go on with what's to come.
Well, I don't want to say a lot about Boss Thick Chick. I'm gonna let Calandra,
Yes.
she's one of the owners of the group. So, but as far as with me, it's going to be a lot. I'm having a calendar also come out next year. Now, this calendar is specifically for the men. So this calendar is going to be pretty hot. It's going to be called Southern Girls, and so it's
wearing maroon or red.
Look, you gonna have to wait and see. It's gonna be pretty hot, and this is for all the Southern women down south. So we have Georgia, we have Alabama, we have Louisiana, we have Texas, and we have Mississippi. So I think we have Florida too. So yeah, we're coming out with the thighs. We're gonna represent our states.
Yes.
And so it's gonna be really hot. I'm excited about that. I don't. Is Tennessee really a southern state? I don't think so.
Yes, it is. It's below the Mason-Dixon line, baby.
Because look, a lot of people say, I'm from South Carolina. I'm from down. That's not down south to me.
That is down south.
It is
That's
bad.
North man. North
It's
Carolina,
not.
South Carolina.
You gotta get behind that line.
We in the dirty South right now.
The dirty. The
I'm
bayou.
from the deep South. Well, today, guys, we're gonna get into these New Orleans streets, and I just want to honor Miss Erica for meeting me out here on her birthday celebration weekend. Along with that, tonight we have talked about the eLove brand, and we've also talked about LoveLaced shop. She's got some amazing product coming out over the next couple of months. We've got the calendar coming up, and I want you to tell people where we can find you on all your handles.
Okay, my personal Facebook handle is eLove Johnson. My modeling is eLove Fashion Model. Instagram is eLove the Brand. TikTok is eLove the Brand 01.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
Instagram?
Oh, I'm sorry, my LoveLaced. LoveLaced.shop. That's the main one.
Yes.
LoveLaced.shop.
Come on and shop, baby.
Come on and shop.
We're going to drop that handle here, too.
Yes, and on Instagram is LoveLaced.shop, and on Facebook is LoveLaced.
Okay.
LoveLaced. There's a lot of people pull up LoveLaced and they be like, you sell wigs? And I'm like, no, it's not. LoveLaced is LoveLaced.
Yes.
That means I done laced you with love. That's where that comes from.
You see on the
Yes.
lace here? Yeah, she had to come and rep.
Yes. And I also want to thank you so much,
Thank
Pineapple
you.
Renee, for inviting me. I am so excited. I'm so proud of you. Yes, I am. Nothing but blessings and love. I know she's going to do awesome.
Thank you.
And going from a model, it's amazing to me. It's amazing. And I love to see this. I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
So when you say you was coming to New Orleans, I was like, girl, come on.
Yes.
I was like,
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So we about to turn up. I don't know. We going to have to bring the cameras to see
No,
this. but-
we're going to have to bring the cameras,
Okay.
guys. So we just want to thank you so much, Erica, for coming out. We also want you guys to continue to follow us on all social media platforms. You can catch us on Instagram at Pineapple Grenade by _Robin with a Y. Also, you can catch me on Facebook at Pineapple Grenade by Robin. You can go to our YouTube and find Pineapple Grenade by Robin and watch all of our exclusive Real Life Review videos. And we are now in New Orleans, guys, doing this edition, and we can't wait to expand for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all have a great weekend.
Bye.